Right, this is a final update on our concrete project, which is now finished. I'm here with Joe Horse today to show you what the builders have been doing. We've had builders in now for about 5 weeks and they're finished, and we've obviously spent quite a lot of money improving the facilities here at the sanctuary. So I'm just going to quickly show you exactly what we've done. First of all, there's all this concrete, isn't there? Yes. All this concrete is new, all the way under the shelter, all the way up to here. All this was just ground before that was just getting very mucky every winter. All this, where the chickens are, was previously concrete, but all this piece along here, all the way along to here, and then that bit over there was that piece you can see now in the picture. That was there, but everything this side of that line is new. This is all new, all of this, and all the way down here, right under the shelter. They've also put a new wall on the back of the shelter because the previous one had fallen off because it wasn't substantial enough. So we've now got an enormous concrete yard. So this is, they've used scaffolding boards on the back of this, and we've put in extra telegraph poles, so that's new. There was previously a pole there and a pole there, and we've put a new pole in there, and that's the same all the way along. So we've put 4 new posts all the way along the back to help strengthen that up. So this is where the big horses or the younger horses will winter out, in this area, as they did last year and all the years before. But obviously we keep having to put straw down when it was, we will put some straw down for a bed obviously, but it used to get very, very mucky, and we used to have to put a lot of straw in, which obviously costs a lot of money. And then of course every year you have to have all that straw dug out, and that builds up into a big muck heap which just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And this year it cost us £6,500 to have the muck heap taken away, but it was over 1,000 tonnes, so that took a whole week earlier in the year to get that taken away. So now we've got this concrete down, although this has all cost us about £20,000 all this work, it does mean that we won't have to spend that money on straw and have that big muck heap bill in the future, doesn't it, Silver? Yes. So now we've put the hay troughs that we bought last year, they're now on concrete, whereas before they were just on the ground and the hay at the bottom used to get mucky. Now we've got them all sitting on fantastic concrete. That gate has been put in, well, 2 gates actually. We've got the gate here that Joe's standing against, so we've joined this piece of concrete up with that piece of concrete that was already there, and put a nice new gate in here so we can get access from this area to that area. We've also put in a little gate here so we can get access from the garden to the school should we need to get in and out. That fencing down there has been renewed, although the builders didn't do that. Me and Ian did that a couple of weekends ago. And builders have put a barrier across the back of there, so obviously there's a windbreak for the horses. And these are the new troughs now in position. Now very kindly supporters have actually sent in donations to cover the cost of all these troughs, which is fantastic. So I've got the name plaques this weekend, so I'll be putting them on the side of each trough to say which one was donated by who, and obviously those people will be receiving their certificates in due course, which is fantastic. There are 6 troughs altogether. The other 2 are in the lower school where the horses are at the moment, out in the fields. Unfortunately I broke the tractor, it's in the shed over there, so I can't get this mucked out today, which I would have done normally at the weekend. I broke it when I was muck spreading last weekend. It's not badly broken, it's just I've broken one of the hydraulic rams at the front, which the bloke's coming today, taking it away, so he's going to repair that and bring it back next week. There's Zar with his new fluorescent head collar he wants to show you, and there's all the gang eating their haylage. We've just had the haylage delivered in this morning, so we've got this ready for them to come back in. They've got 2 haylage in that trough, 2 in that trough and 1 in that trough, and they're already eating 1 in the lower school. Okay, this is the horses coming into the new area for the first time. Ooh. Bo's hogging a trough for himself, which is not surprising. Oh, we've had enough of that one, have you? Last but not least, Flossie. Hello, sweetie. That's everybody in from the fields. This has been repaired as well. This was a broken post, which meant that this gate here couldn't be shut properly. So we've had that while the builders was here. They've just put in a brand new, well, it was one like post I had knocking around actually, but they've dug a hole and got the old one out because there's a load of concrete in the ground. So that's all been replaced. So that's another quick repair job. And we've also over here we've had this very good gate put in. So it's called a deer gate, both because it's, well, deer for two reasons actually. Deer because it was expensive, and deer because it's to keep deer out. Obviously we haven't got any deer to keep out, but we need to keep the dogs out of this area here, and we keep the chickens that side of the fence, because obviously the dogs tend to roam this side of the fence, don't you, Lenin? And builders also tidied up the yard for us, so they took away all the vegetation that was growing in here, sorted it all out, scraped some stones around, made it look nice and tidy again, which is great. There's our dumper truck from a few years ago, still going strong. So all in all, it's been a really successful project, and we're very lucky with the weather actually, because it's been great weather while they've done this work, but it's deteriorating a little bit now. Just look at the chickens roosting for the night. There's Caspian, Mr. Orange, Mrs. Orange, Leaky the cat, and Tristram Buchenhagen, his real name is. And down here, oh, it's Anna. You alright there, sweetie? Yeah? Fast asleep. Almost.